I've never heard about Habitat until that day, and it changed our lives.
I first realized I should become a homeowner with Habitat when my daughter was diagnosed with lead poisoning.
I am a father of 6. We previously lived in a 3-bedroom home. Didn't have a lot of space.
You were always packing up and moving to the next place. The kids never had a chance to be in the same school. They never had a chance to have the same friends.
There was hardly no windows that were boarded up. And in the winter, the whole house would be freezing. Sometimes my gas bill would be $400. It was, hard times for us. I heard from Habitat from a neighbor who lived across the street from my niece. We applied, and it was like winning the lottery to us.
The thing that really brought us closer to Habitat is that they just don't give you a home. You have to work for it.
The people there are so friendly. They don't make you feel like, oh, you're coming to get a house. You're coming into a family.
Sweat equity is the hours that a candidate puts in for Habitat.
You actually help build homes, you help paint, you help in all the construction areas, and then also you take a lot of classes.
When my son first came to me and asked me, what can I do to help you? What can I do? Can I come work with you? I said, no, honey, you're not old enough to work with me. I called Miriam, and she said, actually, we can come up with something. For every A and B, we give you an hour. And at this time, my son was doing really bad with his grades. And since then, he has been given the A's and B's.
Habitat actually walks you through the process of becoming homeowners, but also being successful homeowners.
It's amazing to work with a lot of community volunteers, knowing they're just donating their time to help improve their neighborhoods.
And it was very rewarding knowing that we're helping someone else out. It made you feel like you're really contributing to something besides yourself, something bigger than you.
We all helped each other, either sweeping, nailing, working, and if there was something you didn't know how to do, they actually showed you how to do it.
Putting up the first wall was a sign of relief, a new beginning for my life, my daughter's life.
I'd like to thank Habitat for providing us with a home that is energy efficient, a place that we can call home that is giving me a chance to put down roots and watch my children grow here.
A good thing about Habitat Homes, there's 0 interest on the mortgage. I'm not going to have to move in 6 weeks or 2 months or in 3 months.
It's a fabulous feeling to be finally a homeowner.
Everything is so much nicer now, and it's so less stressful. I actually could afford to have my kids have school clothes, boots in the winter.
Wasn't always the best neighborhood, but they've actually cleaned it up with rebuilding these houses and putting stable families in, and we just want to continue that legacy.
You're changing the lives of not just that Habitat family, but the whole neighborhood. When you change a neighborhood, you're changing a city.
They don't need to do this, and it makes you see that, if we all could give it a little bit to our community, just like they were doing it, how great our community would be.
We all raised our kids in our own home. And what's better than that? Nothing. Nothing's better than that.
In celebration of our 30th year, Habitat is launching its Building Blocks campaign, and this is a campaign to revitalize West Side neighborhoods. What is core about Habitat's mission is home ownership. And what I've seen in my time at Habitat is what a transformational experience home ownership is for a family. And as a result of that, what a transformational experience home ownership is for an entire neighborhood and for an entire community. It begins a cycle of transformation throughout a family's life. It creates stability. It gives people a platform to work on other areas of their life that are so important in terms of education and work and church and community. So it takes a big part of concern and worry about where the next house is going to be. Habitat has been addressing our neighborhood declines due to the foreclosure crisis. And in a response to that, 2 years ago, we started looking at neighborhoods in terms of how many foreclosed homes are in a neighborhood and what we could do to partner with the City of Grand Rapids Community Development Department. We also collaborate with a lot of other nonprofits, a lot of community trustees, foundations and corporations and churches all help us determine how it is we're going to serve this community best. We're looking forward to raising $5 million to support neighborhood revitalization initiatives. $300,000 of that money will go towards our restores, which sell new and used building materials. And we keep tons of building materials out of the landfill every year. We're identifying neighborhoods that have really been blighted by the economy. We have looked at these neighborhoods based on the schools that are in these neighborhoods because we really want to partner with the Grand Rapids Public Schools in trying to strengthen these neighborhoods. We are hoping to serve 200 families, and that'll be through new home construction, rehab of foreclosed vacant properties, and a Brush with Kindness. We build all of our homes to LEED. It's a much more healthy environment for families to grow up in. We're building a future for families, and we're building a future for these neighborhoods. And this work cannot be done alone, and we have so much vitality and so much enthusiasm around this work. I want to invite this community to partner with us. I really want to see the future of this community and the hope that this campaign brings to this community be the strength of what it is that we do together. We get to accomplish this beautiful mission, and we get to serve families. I think what we do builds hope, it builds a future, and it builds a life for children. I think the impact this work has on children is the most beautiful part of what we do.